green control. FormaL in from behind is going to make that safe. And now the danger starts to evolve as Thieves are
toward that left wing. In the meantime, constant trades and FormaL able to drop 2 in a row. Aqua now last alive and uses the trigger discipline, but
there has been no success on offense so far, and it just gets tougher the more talented the teams are, you gotta think, when you get that mid-map control, when you get into those power positions. And I don't care how this round of what you wanted.
Was important.
Whereas here it's not as important because you can play for it. Because I made that call, but Envoy ready and waiting. Still just enough time to close it out. The last man with a chance is going to be Kleenex, and Kleenex, I think, he did it. Does just enough to continue to. Well, Scum catches somebody with a trophy in hand. Now FormaL will get set up to the rock. He wins one, but pushing out back kitchen, I think, was Cammy once again being kind of the entry guy. But FormaL simply too tall, too strong, too accurate. Winning gunfight after gunfight. The streak continues for FormaL. I don't know if you want to challenge this man. He's on 5.
Hasn't had the opportunity to really jump inside this hill. It's always been when they've been down in man count. 10 seconds left. Are they aware of Assault's position? FormaL is able to take him down. And again, after we kind of are able to refocus heading in big for LAG if they can get the pinch. Vivid still waiting. FormaL in that top window wins the fight. Vivid, his position's now made aware. One player on the flank, though, is going to be Assault. The AR trying to make the SMG-like plays, trying to be sneaky. But FormaL, he seems to be spotting everybody right now. There's going to be 3.
The biggest difference, we'll see teams come out with a life advantage defensively quite often here, but that was a pretty big one, though, too, right?
And it's almost like that time extension, that minute. I almost feel like that hurts Florida in a way because the lives were pretty darn close. Mini-map, that gets flipped right away. You're going to take this early time. Now, can they hold on? It's FormaL, but it takes down all 4. Not able. The harder hills to break on Garrison is with those very close spawns. That's not easy to do. Empire not able to find the opening, but because they had such a good start, they still have the lead. Now into our 4th hill, and just right from the start, right from the get-go, they set the pace.
An incredible game there from Empire, and I guess we'll have to wait and see if this was just coming out a little bit flat if you're OpTic. All team last year, I thought Envoy was really that difference maker for them, but right now the guy getting the first bloods is FormaL. He caught Hook the previous round, this time able to take out Shotzzy. A 4v3 now for OpTic. They're moving it up towards the B site. You've got kind of one player on either side of it, but it's actually Hook has transitioned over to A. Illy, is he in a position to catch somebody? Not going to happen. FormaL with his 2nd in the round. I think Envoy's working on 4 in a row. 2 in a row for Scump, 2 in a row for FormaL. So they've been hot in these past couple of rounds, but now they're going to rally across. Krim not ready for it. Last guy up will fall. OpTic search looking strong.
Control, and right now Thieves only have the 1st, not the 2nd. Envoy by himself, though, around the hill. His teammates have lost control, and actually, they end up getting those back spawns. So Thieves, maybe they got the control instead of the spawns that they want. FormaL able to take one player down with the nade on the sandbags, but now they're just kind of confused. They need to take a second looking for these gunfights. And frankly, honestly, not a bad start for the Thieves just to get inside.
Yeah, good job, but still, you got FormaL posted up by the cover. Teach slides forward, and Teach may have done it again. He finds a couple more. Slasher on the front side. TJ versus FormaL now on the point. Can he keep the contest going? This is ring around and rosy. FormaL closes it out with a pistol.
Make those adjustments on your own. As you can see, Thieves this time leaving that flank potentially wide open and beams. Straight beams from FormaL to get that first blood.
Yeah, it's vintage FormaL. It's like, I'm just going to challenge this. I'm going to go straight forward. I'm going to find the kill in and out, no problem. I think he gets it done with that one. So that's going to be a nice opening blood. Flasher trying to get some kind of rebuttal, but it's not going to be enough. And Dashy, again, feeling himself, goes back. He goes back just to get a peek, see if there's anyone making their way through mid-map. Kenny now looking to get the bomb down. Full control of the B-bomb site, I will say again, 400, well, excuse me, for LA Thieves. It's just so easy. So, oh no. Oh no. That's all you, Chance.
Not a good start.
I need a minute. Damn it. That sucks for Envoy. Still shouldn't be too much of a problem on the retake. TJ, here comes the push. Bruce is going to get the kills. Slasher now trying to find the kill on Dashi. And again, watch these trades back and forth. Meanwhile, Scum going towards the bomb site. the war of two fronts right now, and OpTic are trying to make this one work out. 20 seconds to make the play forward. Slasher, he doesn't quite finish FormaL. Kenny will find Scum. 2v2, 13 seconds. Is anyone able to get towards the bomb? Slasher's gonna have eyes upstairs. There's the first. The kills come through, though. FormaL's gonna land it. There's the push from Kenny. The timing is good, but the bomb will detonate. It was back and forth there on the B bomb. Thieves just about managed to pull that one out.
With Awakening looking over him. And they're going to stay. They're just going to stack up, but slack your head. Now get a little bit too big. Gets ripped clean off. They pick the other in the corner. And OpTic able to break on through. Nobody's hopped it yet. Sliding on any challenge. He's at Awakening. He will fall. And what a retake it is from OpTic Chicago. A life count. Win or lose in the round can be so crucial.
Yeah, they go from that mid-plane control right on to A. Got 2 or 3 players on it. Gonna get the first take of progress. Illy, though, able to find a kill. So that will open up the plane angle. As you see, Hook starting to work bottom plane. FormaL's watching that, but he's afraid of the push. FormaL wins that. Dashy with another one. It's going to be 3 players down. I think that's going to be zone A, and they might transition quick to B. They're going to go. Someone finish A. Okay, we're going to finish it. Now we're going to hop right to B.
This could be one of the better offensive rounds we've seen on Checkmate. FormaL keeps on cruising 5 in a row.
Not long at all. Beautifully done from OpTic right from the get-go. Just to secure that second hill. It gives them the lead, and they run away with it. What I say, 150 points after the first rotation, the first set of hills. That is pretty darn good, and that massive lead allows them.
As the angle for FormaL. Jumps up. Slow down what is a nice 3-0 start out of the veteran FormaL. Quick peek on the Prestini. Takes him down. 3 versus 2 in favor of OpTic Chicago. And FormaL having the intel on what could be the plant here in just a few moments. 10 seconds on the clock. Gets the nice angle on the gunless. And now it's all on to the human turret. Taking on Envoy. Envoy's there to win the fight.
Bomb's now going to go down for a Scump. Is he going to be able to get away with his life? He's just going to decide to play towards the B bomb site. He's going to back up now with FormaL opening up with that kill. Now it's a 3v3.
The King win the fight up close. Find another one on a Prestini. And a nice play out of Scump to try and back up. However, Gunless gets the angle. The AR duo unfortunately falls inside of the plane. As it's Gunless left all by himself again. Now setting us up for a 1v1. Gunless and FormaL. 2 players that know each other very well, but how can they read each other in the search and destroy? And FormaL never even reveals his position. That is going to be a few down. Another one there onto Gunless as well as he falls. A few more players trying to poke at this current offensive push being made from Chicago. Dashy, he does go down. Can FormaL win the fight up close? He does. Last pushed up player is going to be Octane and Mansion, but he wins the fight through 3, and now this could set up FormaL for a nice few kills. Able to drop Octane off the rip. Has to get back with the teammates because here they come. Into the blender they go for OpTic. Instantly trying to challenge everywhere they can, but Gunless and Looney, they find 2. FormaL has to go big, and he does! 1-to-1 grabbed there from OpTic, but I don't know about you, Stud. It just kind of felt like once we didn't see the opening break go the way of Surge, just kind of given the way the spawns were working, it just kind of seemed to be like these one-on-one pushes, like nothing really all of that coordinated, really nothing all of that worked together. And really, you see FormaL and back-to-back.
Got now, but it's a lot. But they've already pulled off several 3v4s, and they might be doing it again. It might be happening again. 3v2 now for OpTic. Attaching Priesta. Familiar position for them. I'm getting planted at B for OpTic. They pick them apart and stay alive.
Well, yeah, they sure can. Nice shots from FormaL, all on the Priesta.
She gets one of the mid-tracks as well. Now on Standy and Attach. They're rotating quickly across. You still have FormaL lurking mid-map. It's going to be on him to maybe catch one in this round. If he gets a spot, both line up in front. FormaL with the position, gets both kills. Another round victory for OpTic Chicago.
The push should come through middle platform, they're come through the front. And we've seen teams break that way. And then when you get broke that way, you're stuck in the back spawn. In that third rotation is just so difficult. But FormaL now up to 5-0. And he finds some streaks early on in this map. Accuracy, though, inside of the bus. He's going to get pushed right now for Envoy. As soon as Envoy maybe gets this kill, it'll be time for FormaL to go. But Attach is there. So far, so good for OpTic. He would love some streaks. Just 1 away now from Artillery. He's got to work with his teammates to find a trade. He also got to watch his toes. We saw that yesterday.
Yeah, right. Just feet getting torn off. Let's see if he can work here with Dashy. Maybe Envoy baits somebody to get a kill, like you said. Just waiting for the opportunity to pounce and get these streaks. His teammates do pick up 2. Starting to get messy around the point for now. He might have a gunfight. Nope, Dashy actually gets the kill. So FormaL patiently waiting to find an easy one. Hasn't been given the opportunity yet, but his teammates do break in. Wondrous job there from OpTic, but now 2 through. 4 Rocker getting mixy towards the front. There's 2 for 4.
We might see one of the players from OpTic challenge that 1v1. But look what happens. He takes his time. He waits for his teammates. They all know that Rocker is spawning back street. I think Scump had an excellent pinch through the middle of the map. They get the break. The patience is on right now. They're looking great on Moscow Hardpoint.
Yeah, you have to love to see this, but no, you nailed it there. Just don't.
From Envoy. This really hasn't been much better here on Moscow. FormaL gonna get on the time. Rocker, they have to go. They are aware of the spawns. He picks it up. 5 more seconds. Awful. It smells great.
OpTic, a beautiful hardpoint win there on Moscow. And yeah, that's what you were sort of saying. Like, they are a team that could beat people fundamentally, but you want to see them get better at some of the maps where it gets a little bit mixier.
Yeah, that's Envoy. Envoy, he's able to find standing. Now FormaL jumps and he takes down 2. The trap was there. Now it's a 1 versus 2. But accuracy gets the bomb.
Come in, Cammy's able to open it up with a kill, so now it's going to turn into a 3v3, but OpTic are in the site. It's all about winning these engagements from here on out. FormaL's going to open up with 1, so now it turns into a 3v2. Insight's in a great position. He's going to turn it into a 2v2. Is he going to get the second? Yes, he does. Now in a 1v2 situation for FormaL with only 10 seconds. He's going to find both players. 1 through the bus stop, and he's going to be able to pick up the fuse. But a lot of time is going in favor of New York. You cannot give this up with your OpTic.
Ooh. Nice gunfight win there from FormaL. Again, lots of valuable time still at P1. As you called it, New York. Parking the bus, as we like to say here in HP, as FormaL continues.
Leave him. I think you play for the hill right here. I think you just play around the time. You have a 4v3, just leave him out on an island. But they decide to take the gunfights, and now what's happened is you have FormaL all the way back here. You have 3 on the hill. This is a great job by FormaL, but I think it's maybe you're playing around these spawns a little bit too much. There was still 60 seconds to go on that first hill.
FormaL just doing a terrific job. I mean, last time to get this position in the round count here in the map 3. They did such a good job offensively, and now with 3 down, a chance to do some damage here early. What can they stack on this point? Any bit of progress you'll take, and that's going to be the first part of the objective done on B. They're on A so far, but Surge have gotten them pushed back a bit, but they can't get picked apart like that. Is FormaL slicing and dicing his way through Surge. There's another one, 3 in a row. He's got a cruise missile equipped. So
FormaL with the trade, but still, the Ravens playing playing so much better the second time around off this rotation.
They unfortunately come tumbling down. Meanwhile, it will be the stack now over at A. Envoy tries to make the play, coming in from bottom plane, but they line up for FormaL. Pressurized win like this for OpTic. The guy who has experienced it all in Scump, leading the way by his slaying example.
Yeah, that was just a bad situation right there for OpTic, giving up that time, not keeping the spawn safe. It gives the opportunity for LAG to just continuously grow this lead. And now it's all set up for that P4, and OpTic are going to have top green control. They have the low setup for the junk side of the hill. It's all about holding the opening on the right side, making sure you keep control of Dark, keeping control of tools.
148 here on Garrison.
And that's just not good for OpTic, because they needed to come out and dominate this so they can get some confidence. But now, in their last 4 matchups, they are 0-6 in Hardpoint. Doesn't make any sense. They're just not picking up the right kills, not holding their setups tight enough.
Here for OpTic, you see them just kind of taking their time, and that was why they were ready for shots in Illy to get aggressive. A nice counter from OpTic. This is going to allow Envoy to get on A. Prim is going to reposition inside a laundry. But with those first couple of kills, if they don't get a pick or 2, that's going to be A very quickly.
See, I love that, because that strikes me as doing your prep. Like, you literally had a timing where you knew they were going to hit. You're looking at the clock. You pull it off. I love that.
Yeah, and you know, Envoy gets out the ring, so he probably gives them like, yeah, you know, I saw him cross. Maybe he doesn't, or it is just that sort of, hey, let's count to 5 and then sort of get ready for them to be there. And well,
I like to think it's that, because that gets me more excited. Like, if it's like a, you know, Cinder's like, dude.
Start for him here in this series, but ample time to turn this one around. Chicago, they will take map number 1.
And I'd say for them, play at the very end. It seals the deal. Easy gunfights for him for the first one. And then just nice timing on the next 2. As soon as those players have to fly in, That was actually quite a few. Man,
2v3 right now. Envoy on the flank. Time and time again, he is the man. It's FormaL. Shots into Kleenex. There's the top shot, and the kill comes through, and it's Piper with 2. It's on FormaL to find these kills. The first goes his way. Kleenex from down low gets involved now. His 3rd kill of the game. Less than 30 seconds to get the defuse on the bomb. And Dashi, oh boy, he wins a big one from the back line. Cammy now trying to move that front line forward. You've got a lot of space to work with now as Insight goes for the defuse. FormaL brings him down now, and it's 15 seconds left. Cammy, the last player left alive. As FormaL and Dashi just have to defend the bomb for another 10 seconds, and that is it! We're going to a round 11. OpTic hold the line. We keep the streaks.